Welcome back to the Den, everybody. I'm your host, Corey1280, and this is Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we got the Morph Ball and the Missile Launcher, and it's taken me all of 3 updates to realize that timing out even 15-minute videos is not going to work, surprisingly enough. And in this episode, we are waylaid by Shriek Bats, and must clear out some fungus. But in this episode, I'm probably going to try the whole idea of... oh, excuse me. Of, much longer videos and having to split them. Behind this Brimstone Wall is a missile expansion. I completely forgot to mention that. Jelly beans. So I have to ask, if whoever likes jelly beans, but I'm sure is a vast majority of you guys, what's your favorite? What are some of your favorite jelly beans of all time? And jumping we go. It's another rune room. Or actually, no, wait. This is the first time we see it. But we have to activate 4 runes across the room. One back there, one down here underneath the mushrooms. Blast caps. Yeah, be mindful of the Reaper Vines because they can actually knock you right off if they're still going back into their little homes. And that's 3. And here's number 4. I'd have to say that some of my favorite jelly beans are the... actually, I'll tell you in a second. Because we get a second cannon upgrade, that charge beam. And I might not think that you might think you could skip this, which you honestly can, but boy, does it make the game easier. And goody, ions that are now blocking our path with lasers. Nay to your lasers. I have a charge beam. You can now stop firing your lasers. Good. Anyways, as I was saying, I'd say personally some of my favorite jelly beans are... I've got to stop doing that. Are Juicy Pear. Let's see, Juicy Pear, A&W Root Beer. Tutti Frutti, and anything with orange in it. Juice Beer, Tutti Frutti, orange, A&W Root Beer. Trying to remember some other ones here. There's just There's just too many to remember. And a small tip: do not stand near blast camps when you're blasting them. Very, very useful to know. Yeah. So, up we go. Blasting blast caps and blasting shriek bats. Oh, missed one. So many missile packs. Or missile ammo. Careful here, because there's a bunch of shriek bats right up there. Actually, is there anything here I haven't scanned yet? Never know, there might be. I know there's a 10 missile ammo refill. But I guess we don't get that just yet. Probably because we've only got 15 missiles. More ions. Okay. And oh, this room. We'll be coming back here later. You can be certain of that. Now, before we go anywhere, I'm scanning this door because it is research. It's just a lock system. But hey, it still counts towards the 100%. You might notice I can't lock onto those. Whoa. That's because I don't have a method of seeing them yet. Actively. And these guys. Stone toads. Yep, vulnerable only from within. Nothing you can do on the outside will hurt them. Just don't get close to them with the morph ball. I'll show you why once we get through this little section. God, I'm trying not to, but I keep doing it. Just like that. Well, this doesn't look good. Oh lordy. That is definitely not good. Another mini boss. Say hello to the what is it, incinerator drone? Yep. This is technically a mini boss, so all I have to do is keep strafing around it until it clicks. In which case it'll generally change the pattern a bit. And then you lose your lock and blast that. Now get your scan visor back out, because we've got more war wasps to deal with. These are barbed war wasps. This is the only time in the game you see them, so scan them. Whoa. Son of a bitch. Basically, they will just launch their stingers at you. Case in point. You don't. Yeah. Honestly, they're just an annoyance. More than anything. Because there's infinite numbers of them. Killing them doesn't really do much. I think it's gonna shoot. Oh. There we go. Now that's going a lot better than my practice run. Good lord. I know it's not nearly as entertaining for you guys, but, well, this isn't exactly an entertaining boss fight in the first place. Crap. There we go. And it malfunctions and completely destroys the hive. And then itself. And for our troubles... I'm recording, right? Yes. We get another morph ball item. We get our bombs back. Press A to drop a bomb. Now with the Wii version, there's also a new feature that I'll get into in just a moment once I blow this wall apart. As you saw there, I jumped. Yes, there is technically a spring ball now. Only in the Wii version. It's basically just a morph ball jump. Or a bomb jump. Same height, same everything. So yeah. It can allow you to quickly get around certain places. One small speedrunning tactic that I think is to, like, if you're going through a morph ball area, just, come on, roll up to the door. Oh boy. And first, Stone Toad. Roll up to a door, and then put a bomb in it while you're unmorphing. Also, this is a morph ball slot. We jump into it, whoops, and with our new bombs, we can activate it. Get used to hearing this music, because it's actually fairly common. Now, normally I'd be... Wait. I just made a horrible mistake. Ah! No, you don't. That was a little close. Yeah, this music indicates puzzles. Usually timed. Not always. Now we come over here for the final bomb slot. Or more ball slot, I guess. I don't know. Boop. And with that, the way forward is completed. And now we just walk back out and continue onwards through the Chozo ruins. Ouch, my eye. Oh crap! Frickin' things. Okay, this we will unfortunately be back to later. The reason you come back here is for this tunnel. First little semi-2D thing. And we get an energy tank, number 2. Of... I can't even remember how many. Might have start listing all these. Not a bad idea. Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, that. But then you get long load times sometimes. Especially in this room, because of the fact that you had to alter it with a puzzle. Now it's got to load that small segment. Oh yes, we can go down here now, and just skip the ions. Now... Oh right, I know where we gotta go. Whoop, almost pissed off the trick bats. Yeah, 20 should be enough. Right in here. One moment. This is the closest save point I've got. I should not have done that. 1 second. Alright. Yeah, we're coming up on a major boss now, actually. Which I'm actually fairly confident about, surprisingly enough. Now, that red stuff you do not want to fall into. Period. But you want to blast it all the way to find another rune. And then there's one here. And now, let me see if I can get this shot. Sweet. And then, where's the other one? There's 2 of those damn things. Where is it? I can't see it from here. There it is. Don't go falling in dirty water. And now we start bouncing our way upwards. 3D platforming is actually fairly fun, surprisingly enough. Oh yeah, speaking of, April Fools just went by, and Guild Wars actually had something very, very clever for its little joke. Another runic symbol, and here's these things. Ooh, that we can scan. These are venom weed, I'm sorry. If you roll across them, it's like falling in the water, I guess. Except it slows you down fairly badly. But yeah, Guild Wars had its thing today. That's actually really freaking funny. Very funny, very cool, very nostalgic. Oh, and final rune. And now we open this door. And we have mysteriously vanished. Couldn't tell you why. And now we have all of a sudden moved up here. I just hit the wrong button. Like a smarty pants. And now I have to unmorph here because it's a blast door. Wow, really? I just noticed the time. This is... I might just be doing 15-minute videos. Whoa, careful. Yeah, you get too close to the Reaper vines and they start swinging back and forth wildly. Anyways. Say hello to our first boss. Oof. Flaahgra. Source of the toxic water in the ruins. Yep. Which is useful. And I think Ah, during my practice run I skipped this because I forgot that you need to scan it. What I want to do... Okay, the first one isn't bad at all. You just go behind this thing, blast it. The tentacles retract, and now we have access to the bomb slots behind it. Be sure not to get too close to the tentacles in Morph Ball. And 2. But yeah, you get too close to the tentacles of Morph Ball before they pull back, and you will be just getting yourself smacked. There we go. You gotta stun them, and then start dashing around to get to each of these stupid things. You generally have enough time. Try and go in the same direction. Oh, you almost landed on me. Number 2. You just have to go through this cutscene every single time. There's no skipping this one. Let's see. Now things actually get a little easier. Surprisingly enough. But let's lock on. A couple good smacks of charge shots. And then start jumping to the side to knock all these things up. Yeah! Now for this one. Now this last one's going to be very, very tricky because you need to start with the panels that are very, very close to the last of the root systems. You need to start there and end there. You don't want to have to run all the way around and have to start all over again on all 4 of them. Which I think has happened a few times. Alright, so... I already stunned him. This could be a little trickier. But I got it. And down he goes. Ooh. I'm getting too close. And that is that. We've cleared the ruins of that toxic water. And for our troubles. We get our Varia suit back. Awesome! Now we can go in areas of dangerous heat. Oh, World Gallery. Something to buy with those simple things. You can actually get up there, but I've never done it. And yeah, welcome to underwater. Very cloudy, very, very slow. And actually, I just realized something, like, a minute ago. Oh, by the way, these things are incredibly useful. Ultra energy. 100 units, full energy tank. And, oh, these things are annoying as hell. Pulse bomb use. They drop little segments of themselves everywhere. Whee! Now, I actually just realized something. I can actually sequence... I could have sequence broken through this earlier. Or no, wait, it was over... Yeah, it was over here. I could have gotten to this particular area and then gone through this section right here. I'm not going to scan that just yet because we will be back. I think. Come on. Almost. Not quite. There we go. Yeah, I could have sequence broken to that as soon as I'd gotten the bombs, actually. But I completely forgot, and I'm kind of glad that I did. Because now I can actually go in here, since I'm right here anyways, to find some more Chozo lore. And find these things. Locking mechanisms that need to be bombed in order to open. And then bombed again to be unlocked. Now this last one is a tiny bit tricky, but it's also a little bit of training for multi-bomb jumping. It's as simple as that, really. It's how I know it, and it's how I do it. Yeah, I could have had a third energy tank for the Flaahgra fight, but I totally forgot about it. I think I'm just going to be uploading this entire freaking video. There's no point in splitting it. It's not going over 30 minutes. Well, I might do it anyways. And energy tank. Let's back up. And backtrack. All the way back to that elevator we saw. Which thankfully is not that far. But, yeah, Easter passed, and so did April Fools. I gotta say, YouTube's April Fools was really funny. The winner of YouTube. I was actually nominated. All 80 of my videos. Well, actually 81 with this one. Access to Magmore Caverns. Sorry. And there we go. Whee! I like that little bit of detail that she actually can't... She can stand the fall, but it's not like she can't feel it. Gimme. And unfortunately, I'm going to be saving the rest of Magmore Caverns for later. But as I'm sure you can tell, this area is going to be very, very hot. Which is why we've got the Varia suit now. So until next time, folks, we will venture into Magmore Caverns. Until then.